for the next week.
I was just watching you in the Parc Ferme there, the winner's enclosure, and I saw your dad. He must be over the moon. Peter's dad, Dave, was a winner of the Manx Grand Prix here. About my time as they actually, we raced together quite a lot.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Got mum and dad here, and yeah, you know, and I've just equalled Mike Elwood, which on TT wins, which is just phenomenal. It's not something I've ever even thought about doing.
Well, to put that straight, like it is 14 wins, and two of Mike Elwood's wins was on his comeback, both in 78 and 79. But that's fantastic anyway. 14 wins for Peter Hickman, 14 wins for Mike Elwood. Of course, in second place, that was an incredible ride as well. I mean, were you happy with it from the word go, or did you have... You know, I've been doing this job for some time and I've never had such an enthusiastic audience, but I think that the reason for that was just the drama in that race.
Yeah, there was plenty of drama. I'm almost gutted to end up second, but I think I was going to end up second anyway. Sat in that gap behind Michael. I did a really good first lap, and I felt like I rode way too within myself in that super sport race yesterday, and said to the team I wanted to have a little bit more of a push on and get my head down and actually try and get a little bit more out of it. And we did just that in the first lap, and then I got a bit of arm pump, and I honestly never get that, and got all tight in the second lap and got into the pit stop, got away. Lap 3 and 4, I was actually speaking to the boys, and we're all saying we never felt it was such a hard race. You know, it's you forget how difficult these 6-lap races are. So physical, mentally difficult as well, and yeah. Sat in what I felt like was a comfortable second place there, and then coming to the second pit stop, and for some unknown reason the bike wouldn't start. So Lee, my mechanic, pushed me all the way down pit lane, and it just wouldn't start. We had to actually stop at the end of pit lane for 10-20 seconds, something like that. Yeah, just gutting really. It would have been the win, but I already said to the guys before, it wouldn't count to me when it's because of somebody else's misfortune, and Michael Dunlop deserved that win. He's riding so well, so much respect for him, and yeah, we can try and move forward, and I know I can do a few things better. Them last couple of laps of the race, I rode a bit angry because the bike wouldn't start. I got my head down, actually rode around with Michael for half a lap and learned a few things, and then I think he sort of consolidated that he wasn't getting back up there, so I got back by him over the mountain and got my head down on that last lap, the fastest lap I've ever done around here, and honestly I couldn't even feel my hands or my arms or nothing, so amazed to do that lap time, and know what we can do now for the senior.
Back, but the end's got for 100, it says hold on now. And that's because you've had the chin. And crikey, watching you, all of you like going round today, particularly John. John was some of over the jumps. He had a great ride, John McGuinness, didn't he? Fantastic. Let's give him a good round of applause. But when he was going over Crosby, the thing was yours was dead steady by comparison. John was frightening me at times. But anyway, what about the race as far as you were concerned?
I was saying to Pete then, I've never had as many different numbers on a pit board, from P4 to 1, 1 to 4 to 2 to 3. I didn't know really what was going on. At first I thought, he's somebody trying to wind me up. Madness, but no, I'll be honest, I'm not going to lie, I said like this, lads, I've struggled all week with the superbike. It's obviously new to me this year, the Honda, and I haven't settled in probably as fast as I'd have liked to do with the bike, but it's constantly just getting better and better and better, and I got off to a real strong start, to be fair. My first board at P1, and it sort of chipped up and down a little bit, and I sort of sat there, and then I dropped back, and Michael came past me, and I thought, I'll follow him. So I'd say I quite comfortably sat with him and learned quite a bit from Michael, where he's strong and I wasn't, and places like that. Then we came out of the pits together, and I saw his visor come off here, and I went round him, and I thought, I sort of, we're going to Ballycrane, and I wasn't sure if he'd got it on, so I was sort of waiting for him to maybe come by, because last thing I wanted to do was hold him up. And then I got a pit board saying P1. I went into the pits in 4th and came out in 1st. I thought, fucking know what's going on there. So I thought Michael clearly didn't get his visor on, so I just got the head down from there. But I really struggled on lap 2. When the fuel load drops on the bike, it gets real flighty a little bit, and I'm like a tea towel off the back of the thing in a lot of places. So we've got a lot of data now, so hopefully we can make it better for later in the week. But no, I'm going to say thanks to everybody.
Well done, Dean Harrison. Thank you. Well, yet again, I'm going to say it, one of the best races that's ever been here at the TT, and that's me speaking with about, I don't know, over 50 years experience. So, well done, fellas. Absolutely brilliant.